I got the opportunity to meet up with and interview Artemis in Atlanta. Enjoy the video, guys. Today, I'll be interviewing Artemis, a multi-talented performer with over 22 million views on YouTube. How's it going?
Great to finally meet you.
It is. And we've collaborated on a couple of videos.
Yeah, ever since, I believe our first one was Can You Feel the Love Tonight by
Yep.
Elton John, and our latest was E Più Ti Penso.
Yeah, that latest one, was that Italian that you...
That was Italian.
So you sing in not just different styles, but also different languages.
Yeah, I think I've sang in about 5 languages total.
Yeah?
Yeah. The hardest one was Czech because it's such an intricate language, and I remember just trying to sound out each individual word, and my singing teacher was helping me, and he was asking his Czech friends, and we were just trying to figure out, how do you say these words?
Okay. So for like, I suppose singing a song, you're not going to go and learn the entire language.
No. But I picked up some bits and pieces. Occasionally I'll go see an opera and I'll read the title and I'm like, I see what they're saying there.
Yeah, okay. And I think we did a few others, like, what was it? Kiss by a Rose.
Kiss from a Rose, yeah.
Something
by
like
Seal.
that.
And what's another one we did?
My Immortal.
My Immortal.
Yeah.
Stay With Me,
Yep.
Sam Smith. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that we're like 10,000 miles apart, and we're like filming from different locations.
Opposite ends of the world, and we're just, he records first, I record second, and then we put the video together and boom.
And it just
Power
works.
of the internet, people.
Yeah. I've always known you as Alina House, and now you go under Artemis. So what was the inspiration for that name change?
Well, not only did I really like the name Artemis, but also for a long time I didn't feel comfortable with the name Elena. I don't know why, it just never seemed to click since I was little.
Okay.
And then when I thought, I want to change my name, I don't want Elena anymore, and the only name I could think of was Artemis because of the connection I had with it. And I made a video on my channel where I explained in detail why, but I've just always loved the name.
I think I watched a bit of that. You were saying about like the origins that it came from. I think it's really fitting because like not only are you a model and a singer with, you know, a really gentle voice, but then you're like this kick-ass martial artist, like a lethal weapon. I think I think that's pretty cool. Like, when did you start martial arts? So how long have you been doing it?
Well, I did my first Aikido front roll. Aikido is the martial art I do. But I did my first Aikido front roll at 3 weeks old in my father's arms.
Wow.
He held me and he did it. So pretty much since I could walk. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing that you definitely get your way.
Well, we'll see.
Have your persuasions. That's really cool. Do you still train regularly?
I do still train. It's gone down a bit since I became more busy with YouTube.
Yeah,
but still, once a week I have classes.
Like with your YouTube work, walk me through the process of like the recording process. Do you have a team behind you, or is it just all you sort of getting behind the camera and then filming yourself?
Well, it's actually pretty much all me. I've had people ask like, oh, you must have a whole team doing this. Nope. What I do is I brainstorm topics for videos, and then once I'm like, I have a few in mind, I research them, see how many people are searching for them, then I do all the research, write down all the facts, script writing, I set up the whole filming setup, film, then I edit, upload, all that. It's all me.
Wow, that's a lot of research.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've just started my YouTube channel, and like I've got a team behind it, and it's so much easier. So that's a lot of work to go to.
Yeah, but I saw your videos, and I was like, oh my god, that's really high quality. That's really good work. Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool to be doing this. It's so good to finally meet you. There's a couple of questions that I was hoping to ask you. I think when I first had my YouTube channel going, I had a few setbacks, and I remember talking to you on Skype, and you were telling me about some setbacks and problems that that you were having with, you know, I'm not sure if it was videos being deleted or copyright or something like that. And I was just going to ask you on your philosophy of, you know, getting over setbacks and problems and things.
Yeah, well, I remember when I first started uploading, you know, I didn't make anything off of my videos, but then once you become a partner, you can start monetizing them, but because we do music, a lot of them are claimed by the original artist. And it's funny, I actually have one video where all the audio was removed because they claimed that I used the original artist's voice, but it was me.
Really?
And I was like, wait, what?
That's crazy.
That's me.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, it is a little disheartening when that happens.
Yeah.
But then you have to really remember the reason why you started, and it wasn't for the money, it was to show your craft to the world and maybe become discovered, you know? So it's not about the money, so you have to remember that that was your real purpose. And also, what I did was I kind of shifted the direction in which I went, so I started doing more fitness and health where it's not claimable, so I can still make a living off of it and then upload my music as well, and if that's claimed then it's okay because I have other videos.
What does like health and fitness mean to you, obviously, apart from being a model and being beautiful and all that kind of stuff?
Thank you.
As far as like how eating the right superfoods and everything can affect your brain and your lifestyle, what is that?
Yeah, well, to tie it into singing, since that's how I got started, certain foods make it harder or easier to sing. Like when you eat a lot of dairy products, it creates more phlegm, and then it's harder to sing. So there are those kind of effects where you really notice it when you're doing music, but also just the way in which I feel every day is affected by what I eat. And so at first, you know, if you're eating a lot of spinach and kale and stuff, you might be like, I don't feel good at all, this tastes bad. But once you get used to the taste and you start adding in seasoning and you make it nice, you really feel the benefits every day. You feel more energetic, your brain feels less foggy. I
can definitely vouch for that. When I came over to America, before I came over, I'm trying to be all healthy, and I wasn't really eating much, you know, because I didn't know what to eat, and I came over here and I started having all these shakes. I just put peanut butter powder into the shakes, and it just makes it taste nice. So yeah, that's really good.
My trick is to just put spinach in things, because then spinach doesn't really have much of a flavor.
Right.
Pro tip.
So aside from all your work and everything that you do, like, what are some of your hobbies, and do you get any downtime, like, with everything that you do?
I do get some downtime, but I often fill it with more work, and I'm trying not to do that anymore.
Okay.
But one of my hobbies, and this is kind of funny because of my name, but I love archery. So sometimes when I have some downtime, I'll go out and shoot a bit. So
one question that I've always wanted to ask you, because it's something that I've thought about a lot, is what's your motivation? What inspires you to do everything that you do, and what effects do you hope for it to have on other people?
When I started out with music, I started singing actually because I was really passionate about acting. That's something not a lot of people know. I thought, I want to be an actress, and what skills might I need for acting? And I thought, well, a lot of actors sing, so I started singing. And at first, because that was my motivation, I was singing a lot of pop music and stuff like that didn't quite fit my voice. But I had grown up always listening to classical music, like classical crossover and opera, but I thought that wasn't popular. But then I started messing around with it, and I found out that that's really comfortable with my voice. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this because I love it. And so it's just been something I've grown up with, and also it's an art form that isn't really appreciated by the younger generation, and so to have someone younger actually doing that might open the doors to that world of music that a lot of people our age are not familiar with.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Final question, is there anything that you'd like to add to the interview before we close up?
Well, I just wanted to mention how amazing it was to be able to work with you from so far away, and how we actually met on Facebook or something crazy like that. Again, power of the internet. Yeah, it was so amazing to meet you in person.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah. I hope that we can do a song together one day.
Yeah, we should work on some more music.
Definitely.
Coming soon.
Upcoming. Alright, well, that totally didn't just happen. Cheers.
Cheers.
Be sure to stay tuned to my channel, as next week you see me baffled to the bone as to why no American can seem to say my name right.
Chooka. Chooks.
Chooka Parker. Chooka Parker. Chooka Parker. Chooka Parker. Chooka Parker. Chooka Parker.
Bewildered and befuddled, I'm brought to the brink of absolute bother. It's the comedy you don't want to miss, coming to my channel next weekend.